What's up, everybody? This is John again from Texas ATS Customs, and I'm going to cover textures. This is not going to be a very long video, and it's not going to be very much instructional, as it is more of an aha video or an O video, meaning that when you see it, you'll think, oh, I get it now, or aha, you give me an idea. And it's just taking various textures, which is something some people don't usually think of. And I've noticed that some people do. There's been quite a few people actually that have applied them to skins. But this is for the people who haven't had that idea yet or haven't thought of it. Well, here it is. So let's go over this real quick. We don't want to make this long and drawn out. So, for example, you can take any texture. Like this is clouds. I'm assuming that's some kind of a alligator lizard skin. That's lizard skin, like alligator skin. I'm sorry, leather. This is leather, and I actually had really good results with this one and this one as well. Okay, anything, steel grading, pretty much anything you can think of. Gold, rust, which I've seen a lot of that been used in skins, and it's pretty cool. Marble, and that's a given, a white type of marble. Glass. Stained glass, any kind of glass. This, I believe, is cloth. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that I looked up paper money, or the material that paper was made out, the cloth that or whatever that's made out of. And this was the close-up I got, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I take that back. I think this was just a close-up of some kind of cloth, whatever. Anyway, yeah, there you go, cloth. Some wood, some old wood. This is pretty cool too. You can use this in a lot of applications on skins. Satin, any kind of material like that. Once again, like the cloth here. This actually, I use that also in a skin. That's actually, I've used it a couple of times in skins. It turned out pretty cool. Fur. Now I've used that one too. That was a cool one. Carbon fiber. That one I used also. Some kind of stainless steel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, some kind of metal, stainless. And I've used that quite a bit in pinstriping and things like that. And that's just one of many. Google is your best friend with any of this. And I have some skins pulled up to show you, and some pictures to kind of show you what they looked like when I had done them. Okay, for example, this is the leather I had used. I made a Cherokee skin for a friend of mine. And, well, you can see, and this is actually one of my earlier skins when I first started to learn how to skin. So, I wonder if I went back now how much different it would be. I can already see now where I didn't blend the lines together. This is before I learned all of that technique. Pretty cool how, you know, we learn things over time and evolve, and we end up getting better the more you do it. But anyway, so as you can see the leather, and when you use it, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that I used the whole picture. Sometimes, well, it's also, if you do any kind of skinning, you know that the bigger the picture, the resolution, the clearer it's going to be when you shrink it. And I can't remember if I used just a piece of that leather or if I shrunk it down. Let me see, just kind of messing around right now. Let's see, I think that I may have used the whole picture on this one. No, I don't think I did. Okay, I may have used some of it and then ended up cutting it off because it didn't look quite right. But yeah, there you go. And it's going to be a whole lot of going in-game and out-of-game, in-game and out-of-game, and repeating. It's monotonous, but it's worth it in the end. The payoff is you get some pretty amazing looks out of it. So, and oh, and here's the look, by the way. This is the picture of that leather. And it came out pretty cool. I was actually amazed at how much it looks actually like leather in game. And prior to this, I had never seen it being put on a skin. I'm not saying it hadn't been done, just I hadn't seen it. And this is me myself doing it on my own, trying things out. Let's see. Okay, here's another one that I did, and this is the gator. This gator skin I had mentioned earlier. This is also, once again, one of my really earlier skins. I had just started skinning. I was only like a few months in. And I messed that mural all up. Now I could go back and make it so much more better. But yeah, anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the textures. And as you can see, I made the texture on the tank smaller than the sides here, the actual stripe. And let's take a look. Okay. Now, as you can see, when I made it smaller, it actually turned out better. Yeah. The top part looks cool too, but it is what it is. But there's an idea. You seeing it right there. Gator skin. Now later, gators. Get you some gator hide on your truck. Riding in style. Next is carbon. I used carbon fiber in this one, I believe. Yeah. And this is also one of the ones that I shrunk. And the yellow, the reason it's yellow is because, like I showed you in the previous video about the color hues, I had applied, I believe it was yellow behind it, and I applied yellow to it. And it took any of the gray and turned all the gray yellow and the black stay black. But anyway, and that's the result of that. I don't remember when I made this skin, to be honest with you. It was probably, I think it was late last year maybe. But anyway, so there you go. That's part of the carbon fiber look. The next one I have to show is, let's see. Oh, it's this one. This is when I use satin in this one. That white picture of the satin. And got a lot of compliments on this skin. If I'm not mistaken, I think the design itself was actually on another truck. I'm almost certain it's on another truck. I have a hard time trying to find that picture though, from all the thousands of pictures I have. But anyway, there's the satin, and as you can see, it's been I think I made it transparent. No, I don't remember what layer it's on. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did make it transparent. I think I erased it. I blended it because the truck itself is actually white. There you go. Yeah. So no, I didn't do any F4 adding or multiplying or anything. Yep. And here's what it looks like on the truck. The result. Not bad. Like I said, it's got a lot of compliments on this skin. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, next one is that cloth texture. And yeah. Yep. Let's see what that one looks like. And there you go. That's what it looks like on the actual truck itself. Something different than just solid colors. And I can't, this one is really one of my earlier ones, and I'm surprised it is as good as it is. This is like one of the very first skins I had made. And sadly, it's before I started saving all my paint files like these. So this one is a lost cause. I think I still have the skin, but I don't have the paint file for it no more. I just have the DDS. But it's real easy to do too. If I'm not mistaken, all I did was use, this is a sugar pine texture. Same thing down here that's on the steps, sugar pine. And I took like I think it was black. This design you see in it, that's in it, it was black. And let me see something. I want to say I did color burn, as a matter of fact, because it makes it look like it's burned into the wood, and it came out really nice. So yeah, so that's all I did was take a solid black design and color burned it over that sugar pine. And there you go. Something different. And here's another one of my earlier skins. It was around maybe earlier, mid last year. And as you can see, I use satin in this one too also, at the dark red right here. I see a whole lot of discrepancies in this when I go back and look at it. I'm like my worst critic. And you know, if I had time, you know, time was everything to me, I'd go back and fix a lot of things, but just can't go back and do it. Yeah, but it turned out pretty good at the time. But anyway, so this has been this video, just showing you examples of textures. So go out there and make some unique stuff. Don't be afraid to try things. Like I told you, Google is your best friend. Look for anything and everything you can think of. Anything. And it's, put the time in. You'll be coming up with some really amazing, cool looking skins. Hope this gives some people some ideas. And there'll be another video shortly. Until then, stay busy with the skins.